Shit. Okay. Oh, all right, guys. Welcome back. Right. It's been, I feel like, past, past like a month and a half, maybe two even. I haven't been really, consistent with, YouTube. I've been doing my part-time job and, my full-time job and everything in between. So it's been very difficult to kind of, record, to get some, stuff out and stuff. But it's, official. I am full-time remote closer and no longer with my day-to-day basic kind of job I'm doing. So that's a huge step up because remember at the beginning of this year when I was pumping out videos saying I hate commuting, I hate my job, I know I'm meant for more. And then boom, you go execute, you go try and suddenly, hey, you make it. Now I don't have a job. I do remote work. I become a contractor, like a freelance. So that's been a huge win for me to just to see, okay, man, Philip, if you commit yourself, if you put yourself in a position to succeed, you're gonna do it, man. And I'm starting to be a bigger believer of that. I used to believe that before it even happened, because I think in the past few years I developed that kind of before I guess the old Philip that existed was didn't believe he could be anything in a sense of like there was a period of time where I just didn't believe, man, I could do a lot, right? Then I started thinking about manifestation and of attraction, and as I started to apply these things, and I actually saw how my perception and even appreciation for myself changed. I started to believe that, hey, you can actually do so much with this. It's just like the whole world is just a mental game. That's it. And like that's when you look at somebody that's ultra successful, like the biggest thing always is going to be what's happening here. So I became highly aware of that. And I think if I have to pat myself on the back and say, Philip, good job, I'm going to fucking do it, right? Um, because I went from, talking about something to actually doing something, and that's something that having a positive kind of happening, give me a positive kind of return on investment, dealing with some, I don't know what it is, COVID, something like that. So that's been great. It's the 13th of April. I'm sitting at 1K 300 in commissions to be collected. So it's not like my first month before this, um, was bigger than what's happening so far. But I told myself this month I want to get to 40K, so I'm going to push for that. There's been a few factors happening at play there anyway, but this year, 10K a month comms is going to be the thing we chase, and I'm highly kind of highly excited and happy to become the person that actually is that, right? Um, I've been thinking also like, okay, so now I'm gonna be moving places. I wanna I wanna see what can I do to kind of continue to grow, and as I document my journey like this, um, try to branch out and do my own thing as well eventually, on top of the remote closing, right? I gotta become an expert there first, obviously. Not not like the top guys in the game now, at least. But hey, I just came in, man. I just came in. I'm already killing it. By some metrics, I'm not gonna pat myself on the back too much on that because there's a lot more work to do, and I'm not running away from that. I'm just saying. I think I'm so I'm seeing WAP. It's been kind of popping off as a platform. So I'll see. How can I? Right? I can. Just I'll think. How can I leverage myself and what I know now and what I will know and what my journey will kind of bring as well to position myself on WAP and become um because I'm chasing that thing where I want to go. So become go for that next level as well. And that's kind of the goal this year. And I'm looking to probably rent an office, something I can kind of occupy to do my calls, to do my everything else like YouTube and this and that, um, from away from the place I'll be living with my girlfriend and you know and stuff because I just wanting to kind of isolate and have that focus kind of a spot for myself and at the same time give her my girlfriend right the ability to not be hindered by the fact I'm going to be yapping like this a lot right but that's it man it's honestly it's a positive it's an incredible update man if you were to get me back 4 or 5 months and say Philip your life is going to be this and this at this point. For example, if we were to go back to January when I had concerns whether I could um, even save up the money for our move or hating my everyday in terms of kind of commuting and wasting time and seeing no way out, it seems, right? It was incredibly draining, and it's been like a few months at that point of that kind of those emotions building and I started to it was a dark place and then on top of that financially it wasn't the worst place I was ever at so to now be on the not clear not in the clear yet but uh incredible right incredible yeah sorry but you've been incredible since I've been able to achieve already so much so it's just a second okay so it's been incredible and it's just the beginning, right? I got so much kind of where I want to go still. So that's it, guys. It's been a blast of an update, man. Incredible. Sometimes, definitely if I was to go back and see where I'm at now, I'd be very proud. Um, so that tells me, Philip, imagine the next 4 months of this year. Go for that, right? You made a huge transformation these 4 months. Okay. Just believe in yourself and in God and what's right and just go push for that. So that's kind of the update. Finally sitting down a bit longer with you guys because I keep these recently short, but yeah, you can see the smile on my face. We're kind of moving in the right direction and I'm gonna keep that momentum. It's one of those quotes I think I heard from I think Andrew Tate. Yeah, and I mean it's not like he invented this quote, but anyway, when let me take this as a kind of example, but when a rocket goes into space and it's kind of building that momentum up as it climbs. You, if it stops, it's probably going to go down. So it's kind of back to zero. So when you have momentum, you want to keep it, right? You want to keep the ball rolling. So that's exactly what I'm seeing is, man, you got momentum, keep it, keep push the momentum, right? What's the alternative? Why would you stop anyway? So that's it. And guys, um, a lot more to come and a lot more to kind of upload as we progress. So I'll catch you in the next one now. Bye.